Reps from the International Monetary Fund heap praise for the resilient Philippine economy, which they say has performed better than most of its peers in the Asian region. Exactly what kept the country's economy afloat during difficult times, Soo-Jin Kim reveals in this story.
Mission Chief of the International Monetary Fund, Chanaka Jayannath Perez, and IMF resident representative to the Philippines, Ragnar Gudmundsson, led a press conference at the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas to talk about the Philippine economy for the 2023 Article 4 consultation. According to the IMF team, the Philippine economy has emerged strongly from the pandemic but has since confronted a confluence of global shocks. Decisive monetary tightening has helped mitigate inflationary pressures. Core inflation, however, remains elevated and inflation risks are tilted to the upside, warranting a higher for longer interest rate. It was mentioned that the Maharlika Investment Corporation, or MIC, could contribute to the push for closing infrastructure gaps and green investments by following best practices in strategic investment management and accountability frameworks. Further adding that structural reforms should remain focused on reducing poverty levels and addressing inequality by creating quality jobs and expanding social protection programs, including the recently piloted food stamp program to complement the 4 Ps.
But as you saw, our forecast for Philippines is next year is growing higher. I think a lot depends on the exposure you have. Philippines, out of the Asian countries, I think is less exposed to China. Also, I think you've got to look at this production structure of Philippines. For example, Philippines is much more service economy driven, and service economy driven, actually, services globally are doing well, right? So service sector is doing well, goods sector globally is not doing very well. Philippines is a more service-oriented economy, so benefits more from whatever the current level of global growth is.
Soo-Jin Kim for The Nation.